Hey guys, how's it going? This is my review of the ONN Walmart tripod. I got this yesterday for I believe about $40. Might have been like 43, but give or take. This thing, I'm actually really impressed with it. I was going to pick up a tripod on Amazon for about $80, but I saw this at Walmart, so I decided to pick it up. Some of the notable features of this is that you can actually take the whole plate, flip it like this. So it's very... if you're a social media content creator, you could, have it in portrait mode very easily. You can lock everything down, as you can see right here. Also, you do have, I wouldn't say this is like a fluid head, but you do have the option to use this for panning, which is pretty useful. And I'll do some test shots in a little bit of the panning. But I mean, I know some people say you want to get a fluid head for this, but I think if you're just starting out, this is not a bad option because you could get some pretty smooth shots, especially if you adjust the tension very well. You can get some very nice panning motions with this. It does come with two levels. So here's one level, right? So you can see the level right there that you can adjust. And you do have one up here, which we'll show you right there. Right, so there's that level right there. It is adjustable. I am 5'6" myself, so this thing fully extended is, right at shoulder height, I would say. But you do have the option, which I think is pretty big, is you'd basically take this lock right here, and you can move this, and you can go up with it even higher. So I'm gonna keep my camera at eye level, so you guys have a reference. And I would say it goes, at least 6 foot tall, which this thing isn't really advertised as going that 6 foot tall, but with that extension, and you can lock it down and make it a little more stable. And I mean, it's a little wobbly, but you do have the option down here to hang a sandbag, which can help with the stabilization on this thing, which I think this thing is, well worth the money for what you get. Very easily just adjust it. There is a cheaper version, about $23. I went with this one just so I had the height and the extra flexibility. You could definitely get another version of this for just a little bit cheaper, which isn't bad at all. So, I mean, instead of, going on Amazon and spending like 70 to 80 bucks, if you're just starting out, I definitely recommend this thing. I mean, the quick release plate isn't like exactly the best, but isn't the worst. It's obviously a lot easier with having two hands, right? So I just slipped that right back in. Sorry. It's a little finicky, but I've only had it for a day, right? Lock it in and you're set to go. This motion right here, you can easily just boom, and then you can lock it off. But this is very easy to lock off. Obviously, you go in like selfie mode, right? Which is very big in my opinion, especially for content creators. But this tripod also does come with a phone holder and a GoPro holder. So if you need that for anything like social media, TikToks or anything, I definitely recommend it. Yeah, I mean, the height on this thing is just, perfect. Like the camera right now, looking at it, zoom in a little bit. This is basically eye level with where the camera is right now. And I don't think you could get a better bang for your buck from Walmart, to be honest. There's the brand right there, as you can see, ONN. And I can't really complain with this thing. Ain't nothing really sturdy, right? The legs, the little feet down here, you can adjust them, and they kind of form to where you are. Obviously, it has this clamping style right here, so you can, if you want, kind of angle this thing at weird angles. Maybe put some sandbags down there if you want to, get a little fancy with it, right? But very smooth, very easy. But yeah, this is the ONN tripod, and I'm gonna put the camera on it right now, and I'll show you guys some test pan footage of this. And all right, so now I got it on the tripod mounted. I'm just doing some very simple panning right now. I'll adjust it and we'll do like a movement. I'll loosen up the horizontal and the vertical. And you get some, this isn't 24 frames per second. You get some pretty nice panning shots with it. nothing I can really complain about here, if I'm going to be completely honest. You could lock it off as well, like that, and you know, you can adjust the height even further. So here it is, fully extended. I'll go all the way up with it, and I will. Right now the lens is on like 16 millimeters. So there it is, fully extended up. Let me adjust the pan just a little bit. I'm 5'6" on a 5'6" on a 16 millimeter lens. This is fully extended up. Level it a little bit here. I mean, you can see this thing goes, you know, pretty high, especially if you get to like a normal focal length. Like I said, I can't really complain about this thing. I mean, it's pretty good in every aspect so far I've had it. So if you guys do want a follow-up video on this tripod after I've used it for a while, just leave a comment down below and I'll do that for you guys. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.